So you go to check your various things, your email, your Facebook account, any new vlogs on YouTube to look at, your friends, family, whatever. And you get a friend request on Facebook. I'd say 99.7% of the time, they're not real people. It's somebody in India or Africa or God knows where wanting information from your account. They don't care about you. They want to be your friend, quote unquote. So I look at their profiles. This person said they want to be friends with me on Facebook. Well, okay, let's check the guy out, shall we? Now, if this is a real person and that's your real name, I'm terribly sorry. I mean no harm. I'm just trying to prove to people that you have to be careful. So this guy's name is Marcus Hendricks. Maybe that's a name. A lot of names, you can tell right away that they're not real names because they put like the last name first, or, as they do in Europe a lot, or other countries like in Africa. Some of the African countries will do that. So this most likely is a scammer trying to pull at your heartstrings because this is a nice looking fella. And sometimes they'll be in uniform with an American flag or holding a puppy or a little girl or a little boy, with them. And the women, they target women and they go, oh, yeah, I want to be friends with this guy. If this is a real guy, yeah, I wouldn't mind being friends with you, I guess, But down here it says he's from Oakland, California, studied at MIT, which is an engineering college. No relationships to show. Click on friends. No friends to show. Click on photos and you've got 6 photos. First photo. Scrutinize the photos, people. Scrutinize them. Over here we've got a golf club in a case and 3 golf balls. Big fireplace. Couch. Like, that is not a person's home. Not even rich people. I don't know. It's just, no. The next one. He's sitting in a big fancy car. Well, we find back here is an advertisement for Range Rover, which is apparently this make and model of car, this Range Rover. And then there's some lights hanging down and a map behind there. So this is a showroom where they sell these cars. Maybe he's a salesman. Maybe he just popped by and sat in there and said, take my picture in here, it's going to make me look like I have this car, and then I have money. Next picture. He's sitting and having a drink. This also looks like a hotel or something. You've got this big screen TV with 4 different things going on. People don't do that. That's not a normal thing to do. And if you look out this window back here, you'll see a high-rise building. And you have to look really carefully at the buildings and the signs and the cars in these pictures because it'll give you a clue as to where the person might actually be in this picture. Now, this picture is not in the United States. That is for sure. It looks like, I don't know, it's a big fancy hotel with like an infinity pool or something out the window or down below the next floor. And then a bunch of these tile roof places, houses, and hills, and you can't see what's beyond there. So it's like maybe somewhere in Venezuela or Brazil. I don't know about Brazil. But I mean, it's not here. Okay? This is not the guy's pool. Here's a man sitting at the desk. Fairly decent suit. It looks like it's wool. Most guys in the United States don't wear wool suits. They use polyester combination suits. This is a wool suit. Let's see, what's his tie? His tie has little teeny, I look closely, it has little tiny musical scales with notes on it. He's holding a a cellular phone. No rings. Oh, yes, he does. He has a ring on his right hand. Oh, look at that. In Europe, that means they're married in some places. And also, not too many men in this country wear cufflink shirts anymore. Even if you can afford fancy shirts, you generally don't. What's back here? On the shelf we have... I don't know what that is. I'd have to look closer to see what it says, if anything. I'm not real sure. This looks like maybe an office. There's a piece of paper with stuff typed on it inside a plastic sleeve, which is usually an office type thing. So you gotta be a detective, girls and guys. Some kind of certificate thingy on the wall. He's got that yellowy tint to his skin like I do. Oh, that lovely yellow tint. Yeah, he's definitely from Europe somewhere. Here he is sitting in a car with the sunroof open. Now, I've seen Germans that wear shirts like this, so I think he's Dutch. Or something. I think something like that. That looks more like something a European would dress in. And I don't think that's his car. I just don't. I don't know what's telling me, but it's not. And here we go again. Here we're in that waiting for you to come have a drink with me in this building. I've been overseas, and I've been to Saudi Arabia and all, and I know what the buildings look like. You can see a little better the building back in there. Doesn't look like buildings from the U.S. at all. Oh, we're back. So I've gone through the circuit of photos. Let's X out of there. He's waiting to hear my response. Do I want to be friends with him? I'm going to delete the request. I have a couple more requests too, which I will check out in the same fashion. You cannot be too careful these days, even though you're lonely, you're cooped up, you want to talk to somebody or whatever, and this is your only means, so you still have to be careful. Be careful. That's all I gotta say.